Hey guys, this is Alex, and I've got a underused Federation battle for you. This is not the French Alex that some of you may be used to watching. This is in fact CoolTrainerAlex. I am indeed American, and I'm filling in for Revolution X 1600 in the underused tier for this week. I lead with an Arcanine, and he leads with... I lied. I lead with a Rhyperior, and he leads with an Arcanine. I go for Earthquake simply because I need to find out what kind of a player this guy is. Is he good? Is he terrible? I mean, I've seen some Fed challenges that are just total shit. So I'm just seeing what kind of a guy he is. He switches into Sceptile, so obviously he has some idea of what he's doing. I go into my own Crest. Yes, I do use Crest. Go ahead, bitch. I don't care at all. It's underused. I plan on using it as much as I can before it moves up. Crest gets poisoned. Not really worried because I do have a Heal Beller who, yeah. Go for Icy Wind for one of two reasons. A, if he decides to sub, I know it'll take out the sub. And B, if he decides to switch to a counter, at least I will be faster because, as most of you know, Icy Wind lowers speed. Leftovers and Toxic is going to make this battle extremely long. I apologize for that, but I can't really do anything about it. I'm going to switch into Arcanine because I know I can pretty much wall this thing. And his final move is Protect. So he has Protect, Sub, Leech Seed, and Toxic, which means he has no real attacking moves. So I'm not worried about that thing at all. It's pretty obvious he's going to switch. So I'm going to take the chance to switch back into Rhyperior, hit up a double switch so that I can get my rocks up. He's going to go for Reflect. I'm just going to get my rocks up like I just said. And here he's going to go for Toxic. Not worried at all. I already explained to you that I do have the Lumberry, which should activate right now. Rock Blast. I don't know why I did this. I kind of just wanted to see how much it would do behind the Reflect. It does jack shit. So now I know I have to switch. I go into Cloister because I'm thinking one of two things. He'll either Toxic or Light Screen. Set up the other because he's obviously a dual screener. Go for my Layer of Spikes because this team, if you have not figured it out, is pretty stallish. Get my spikes up, and I do not know what kind of Umbreon this is. If it starts cursing up, I'm going to go into Rhyperior. Actually, I go into Rhyperior anyway, but I go into Rhyperior simply because I do have Roar, and if it starts cursing up, I do not want to deal with that right now. He goes Mean Look, and he's going to go for Baton Pass, which is perfect because he's going to go into Crest, and I'm going to say Hi Crest, take Stealth Rock damage, and then I'm going to say Bye Crest because I'm going to roar him out. He's going to go back into Umbreon. He's going to take a shitload, actually not a shitload, just like a quarter, but he's going to take some damage from Spikes and the Stealth Rock, which is nice. He's going to go for Wish. I believe I just go for Earthquake here, just to see how much it will do. And yeah, it does decent damage, nothing too great under the Reflect, but you know, damage is always good. He goes for Mean Look here. I go for Roar because I expect him to switch into something to take the Wish. So I wanted to roar him out of that. Unfortunately, he did not play like that. He gets switched into Raikou, takes a decent amount from the Spikes and the Stealth Rock. However, he's going to be healed by the Wish. Rhyperior, I go for Earthquake because I don't know if he's going to try and go for like Hidden Power Grass. Just got to play safe. Yeah, so I go into Cloister because I see now an opportunity to set up another layer of spikes. He does miss the Toxic, and I reiterate again, I did have a Heal Beller. It was probably annoying for him because he did not know I had a Heal Beller. But, yeah. I go into Cresselia because I predict another Toxic, and I'm already poisoned according to the game. So now it is time to cripple his wall. I go for Toxic here, and, yep, I'm going to Toxic that wall. His last move is Moonlight, which means he has Toxic, Moonlight, Light Screen, and Reflect. which means this is the second Pokemon on his team that has no attacking moves. And now that I think about it, Umbreon probably had no attacking moves. So I'm starting to get a pretty good idea of his team. He's got 3 Pokemon that are kind of stallish and 3 Pokemon that sweep. And you're about to see another one of those Pokemon. I switch into Rhyperior just to waste turns with Roar. He switches into Absol at the same time, and he gets hurt by Spikes and Stealth Rock. I do go for Earthquake here, and it is going to do a large amount of damage. And when I say large, I mean I crit him. And this crit, it did matter. Last time I did a lot less, but I did have the Intimidate. It probably would have put him down to about 10-20%. His only option would have been to Leech Seed, and then I would have killed him next turn, maybe Toxic. It really wouldn't have hurt Rhyperior that much because this superpower is not going to come close to KOing me. However, it was probably annoying again for him, maybe upset him. Changed his battle style, I don't know. Sorry, whatever. He gets the defense drop, so now I know that Earthquake can take him out even though the Reflect is up. Wait, is Reflect up? I don't know. Take him out, and he's going to go into Arcanine. Arcanine, this is what I love about the team. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I love watching Pokemon switch in and then lose half their health because of Stealth Rocks and Spikes. It's just so fun to watch. You don't even have to do anything. They just take it. Take it like a bitch. Switching to Arcanine, he goes for Flare Blitz. Maybe he thought I was predicting a hidden power, so he went for Flare Blitz. I have no idea what he was thinking. He's going to take a Hell Load from Life Orb and Recoil. I'm not going to take anything because I am extremely bulky. And yeah, I'm going to Roar him out, which means the next time he switches in, he's going to faint from Stealth Rocks. So I've now eliminated a good portion of his team. He's going to send in Raikou, and Reflect wears off. And I know he's not going to go for a Sub or a Calm Mind, because he just saw Roar, and he wouldn't want to try and set up and then just get roared out. So he's going to go for an attack. And while he goes for Thunderbolt, I go for Flare Blitz, hoping to do about 30-40% to him, weaken him. He's going to get a crit here. It did matter. I definitely would have survived. I would have liked a 6 KO, but, it's just a game, so whatever. Raikou is going to switch out because he fears the little floating television thing. Umbreon comes in, takes a lot from Spikes. I go for Shadow Ball here, and I'm not sure if it's a 2-hit KO at this point. So I'm going to have to switch. I go into Rhyperior because at this point, Rhyperior has not taken any damage from this Umbreon. This Umbreon has not proved to be an issue for Rhyperior. Basically, it's all in my favor if I do switch into Rhyperior, so that's what I do. He sets up the mean look, but Rhyperior does not run because Rhyperior is a man. And I go for Earthquake, and it is going to take out the Umbreon without the Reflect up, which is nice. He's then going to send in Cresselia. So yeah, now that he has Cresselia out, it's time for me to switch into my Heal Beller because I figure he's going to Toxic another one of my guys. It's time to show him that all those Toxic misses didn't matter and that I do have a Heal Beller. Send in my Umbreon, who happens to have Mold Breaker. Apparently I cannot breed correctly. I apologize, except not really because it doesn't change the battle at all. It actually helps him because if he decided to Toxic me, it would not Toxic him back. So apparently this guy's under the impression that Umbreon is weak, however mine is not, and it can break Raikou's subs as well as other Pokemon that I have EV'd it to break subs of. Yes, he's going to call Mind, and I'm going to pay back, and he's going to see the massive amount of damage that I do, realize he cannot take down this wall in 2, maybe not even in 3 hits. He's going to flee. I'm going to win. It would have been a 5-0 at that point. Good game, Meechy. I will leave his link in the description. So yeah, leave a comment if you thought that this battle style was either A, too boring to watch, or B, something new and you enjoyed watching Pokemon switch in and lose half their health. Comment, resubscribe to the Fed. Most of you probably are, but you might as well go make another account and do it again. Check out my channel. There's a link in the sidebar. I make videos just like this one. Thank you all for watching. Peace.